Hey, everybody, and welcome to the Friday edition of Intentional Talk. It's presented to you by Toro. It's Mallory, it's Rose, and it's the Atlanta Braves shortstop, Dansby Swanson, who, boy, oh boy, you win the Lettuce Award so far of all of our guests so far. How we doing with that mane up there?
Man, I haven't touched it. Nobody's touched it in like 2 months. It's definitely the quarantine flow, I think, at the moment. It's a little all over the place, but it's how we roll around here.
100%. That's how you roll. Don't change a thing with the flow. And it's funny because the MLB Network Radio had a 64-player bracket that you went all the way to the championship round and lost to Dustin May. Do you think they got that right?
I mean, no. I mean, what am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to say? You can't admit that another man's hair is better than yours. Like, that's not okay. My ego wouldn't let me do that.
No, I agree. I mean, maybe the color of Dustin's, with the slight barbecue sauce, slight red color would have been maybe a notch above you. But as far as flow and show beard, no, I think they got it wrong also. Is there something that you're doing to prepare for the season with your show here once we get started?
Man, I told you, I just let it do its thing. People don't believe me. I let it do its thing. I wash it. Mal's probably going to roll her eyes, but maybe twice a week. But she kind of has to remind me to wash it because I just forget. And I think that's how I get the curls and the whole thing. Plus genetics. My mom's got good hair. So we'll thank her for it.
Well, Dansby, you're really still just basically starting your career, but let's say if you win 2 or 3 World Series down the road, will there always be a vacancy because you lost to Carrot Top in the hair competition?
I mean, I'm gonna put it this way: it's not gonna keep me up at night. I honestly, I didn't even know it was going on until I think maybe 2 days ago I found out because I had to retweet something on Twitter, which I don't ever get on. And I was like, oh my gosh, why are these people tweeting me about my hair and Dustin May's hair? And then I went and looked, and it's like, wow, this has actually been going on for a little while. I had no idea.
And by the way, if you're looking for another competition to watch, tune in Sunday night, 7 o'clock Eastern, MLB The Show. Heidi Watney has a full recap of what's happened. And then after that, 2 competitions at 8 o'clock. Bo Bichette taking on Josh Hader, and Trevor May squares off against Fernando Tatis Jr. You've got this Be Your Best Self project. Can you explain that for us a little bit? What's going on?
So basically, it's this company that we started called All Things Loyal that we created, I want to say 2 or 3 years ago, with me and some of my best friends that live in Atlanta. And it kind of started out with the promotion for our love for the city of Atlanta, because being from here and recognizing all the amazing things that have come out of Atlanta, whether it's people, events that have taken place here. Because I think people often overlook the city of the things that it's produced, throughout its history. And so I just wanted to highlight that. And then it's kind of switched more towards promoting positivity and trying to bring light into other people's lives. So we do a bunch of different designs that promote those kinds of things. So there's a Be Your Best Self design. There's a Good Energy hoodie and stuff that we've released. Just trying to do things to uplift people. And then we always donate part of the proceeds back to this charity that we work with, Enduring Hearts. So it's just cool to be able to give back to the community, but also kind of dive into something, other than baseball.
What are some of the things that you and Mallory have been doing because this has been tough? I mean, it's, for 2 months, basically, everybody's kind of been cooped up at home. And what are some of the stuff that kind of, get you motivated for the day?
Honestly, it's the same thing motivates me. It's always about getting better. I have a fear of just being mindless. I don't like to feel like I'm not growing, as a person or a player. So I try and challenge myself in a bunch of different ways. The day after I drove back from Florida from spring training, I ordered a ton of equipment to have in the garage. So I got as creative as I could with the trainer I work with. His name's Chris Ham. He does the Vanderbilt stuff. I'm sure he'll love that little shout out. But we've been getting creative over the last 6-7 weeks, and been able to stay on top of my fitness, whether it's with the weights or whether it's running hills or just doing a bunch of different things to stay creative and stay in shape.
And by the way, Kevin mentioned Mallory. That is your girlfriend, Mallory Pugh, who's a World Cup champion, a professional soccer player as well, and an avid lunch eater, because apparently that's what she's doing right now. And can we get her to join us real quickly, or is she mid-bite?
I think she can come over.
Mid-bite, Chris.
All right.
That's not nice.
Oh, hi. Hi, Mallory.
Hello.
Kevin Mallory's an 04 champ over there. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
We're doing great. So I'm curious because Kevin helped break the Boston Red Sox 86-year curse. So whenever he introduces himself as an 04 champ. Do you introduce yourself as the 2019 World Cup champ whenever you introduce yourself to somebody you don't know?
No, I do not.
It'd have been great if you said yes.
That's really funny that you
Yeah.
It's a good claim to fame. It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, my wife worked at Outback Steakhouse, and so when she introduces people, she just says, "Hi, I was a waitress at Outback Steakhouse for 5 years." Same thing. Isn't it?
Yeah. I'd love to see that.
Do you have a little time to play a game with us, Mallory? We're really screwing up your lunch plans, aren't we?
No, it's okay. We're good.
Can you at least admit that you were eating something crappy like the rest of us, or are you just you're a pro athlete and you crush in soccer that you're eating like seaweed every day, or what are you doing?
Well, I made a smoothie, but my friend, she just made homemade biscuits.
Oh,
and I was munching on that, and it is very good.
Really?
Very good.
You know what? Okay. Why don't you run over and grab a biscuit? Because Kevin and I are like food connoisseurs. If you want to feed the fat guys, we're the ones. She's like, that's weird. Okay, so we've got a cool little game here. This is called How Well Do You Know My Sport? So we're going to ask you guys questions about each other. All right?
Okay.
All right, good one. Dansby, how many goals did Megan Rapinoe score in last year's World Cup?
4.
Do you know, Mal?
I want to say it was.
The-
No, it was like 6.
Yes, 6. By the way,
Y'all are setting me up already. I see it.
Hey, loser washes the dishes and makes the bed for 1 week. Continue on, Chris. Thank you.
I like that.
Okay, Mallory. Who led the Braves with 41 homers last season?
Oh, I know. This is easy.
Cunha, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
She's up 2-0 on you, bro.
Yep.
Well, it'd be 2-1 because I knew that. I'm gonna let her answer.
You could have stolen it, but she answered
No,
it.
gentlemen, let her go first.
Okay. All right, Dansby, we'll let you go first since you're losing. What team did Mallory score her first World Cup goal against? This is a layup.
Thailand.
Yeah, it was easy. How awesome is
Damn, good thing I got that one right, or I'd be in the doghouse.
Yeah.
Mallory, how cool is that?
Oh, it was awesome. It was so fun.
Gosh.
Yeah,
Awesome.
it was great.
All right, Mallory. Dansby has recorded 2 walk-off hits in his career. Technically 3 because 2 came against the same team. Name one of the 2 teams he did it against.
Ooh.
If you don't get it, you can call a friend. I'll let you know.
Didn't we just talk about this the other day?
Uh-huh.
Jeez, there's so much pine tar on that helmet, you can't even tell what team it is.
It might be a fish.
No, hey, Kev, you're so old, man. That team's not even around anymore. They already changed names.
You're right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's bad of me.
Dansby, you may steal.
Wait.
The Marlins.
Yes, that was Mallory. Great job.
Old and new.
Yeah. Florida Marlins, Miami Marlins. They changed.
Okay.
All right, Dansby, last one.
Uh-huh.
How many World Cups have the U.S. women won?
4.
Mallory?
Bingo. 4.
All right, good. Well done. You got close enough, but you got to do dishes and bed making for a week.
I mean, let's be honest. I do the dishes quite a bit.
Nice.
Ooh, okay.
She makes Yeah, we kind of have our things that we like to
Yeah,
do.
it's like it's pretty even.
Yeah. I do the dishes. She does the bed normally. Cooking's probably 60-40 Mal.
75. Me.
Rose does the dishes for cardio. That's what he uses cardio.
You got to get your exercise somewhere, right?
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, that's true.
Thank you. Dansby, Mallory, thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate it. You can go back and finish your muffin, whatever that thing was.
Biscuit.
Protein
All right.
shake.
And your protein. We do appreciate you joining us, and please continue to stay safe down there.
Yeah,
okay?
y'all too. It's
You
good to
too.
see y'all.
Everybody have a great weekend. We will see you on Monday's edition of Intentional Talk, presented to you by Toro.